Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today we are going to check in with the angels and see what messages they have for us for the week of June 1st, 2025. Time is certainly flying, and I'm sure you're feeling the same way. We know that time is not linear, but because we are here on Earth, we can't even understand that concept. But things are moving at a rapid pace. So what I want to do before we begin is see what the energies are that we want to tap into today. So I'm working with Archangel Michael, and I just want to pull a card or two just to get a general theme for what we're going to be looking at for ourselves, for the collective, for today. So the card that is coming up is be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let Source take it from there. The number on the card is the number 5. 5 is all about change. So I want you to first think about where you may not be honest with yourself, or where you have not been allowing yourself to feel what you need to be feeling. I want to pull another card. We have 2 more that came out. Trust the guidance that you are receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. And the third one is your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. So let's start with this. We all spend so much time worrying. The world is in a very crazy place right now. And so if you have loved ones, you are constantly worrying about them for a number of reasons. It doesn't matter. Maybe your son's a cop. Maybe your child's in college. It could be a million reasons. Just going to the grocery store. Someone rammed into the door of the post office in my town a couple of days ago. She was disoriented. She thought she put her foot on the brake and she put her foot on the gas and she went through the door. I mean, these are freak things that can happen. So we are always seeing situations, and especially because of social media, we're seeing situations that we probably wouldn't have seen if it wasn't like in our face all of the time. And then of course we worry that that might happen to one of our loved ones. Something might happen to one of our loved ones. We spend so much time and energy worrying about our loved ones. And we have to do our best to not weigh ourselves down. Let's look at the first card. The hands are on the shoulders because the shoulders is where we carry all this heavy energy, all this weight, all this worry. So if Archangel Michael can help you in some way, can you pray to him daily and just ask him to cover and protect your loved ones so that you could take a little pressure of that burden off of you? That doesn't mean you're not going to worry, but what that does is it helps you to build faith and trust that the angels, Archangel Michael, will help you in keeping them safe. It is so important to talk to Spirit. It is so important to realize that you are not alone on this earth. You have support all around you. And I hope to God that you call it in and you pray. And maybe you don't have a full 100% amount of faith in that, but I invite you to start trickling it into your life because it will make a difference. And the more that you do it, the more that you are consistent, the more that it will help you, because you will see signs and synchronicities that will verify and validate to you that they are with you and they are helping you and they are guiding your loved ones always to be safe. You have to ask. You're human. You have free will. You have to ask. So let's go back to the first card. The first card is asking you to be honest with yourself. You probably have a lot of feelings within right now, and they're overwhelming at times. But if you are not giving yourself the self-care, the time, if you're distracting yourself with outside things to be done, responsibilities, if you are not being disciplined in tuning in to connect with the feelings that are coming up, you're going to continue to have this heavy energy surrounding you because you're not putting in the work that needs to be done to feel the feelings. We have been working so hard on connecting into the heart space. We have been talking about this for several years. Are you doing the work that needs to be done to connect in, to make sure that you are feeling the feelings that are rising up? Are you seeing them? Are you seeing, there's that saying. What's the saying? The saying is, I see you. Are you telling yourself that? I see you. There's so many people in this world that have resilience because of what they have gone through. And they don't even realize what they have gone through has caused them to create within this strength, this inner wisdom. And they don't give themselves enough credit for where they are at today because of what they have been through. So again, that saying, I see you, are you helping yourself see what you need to see? Not just because the feelings are rising up and they need to be seen and heard and felt, but because so many of us go through so many experiences in life and we don't even, we look back in the past, but we don't look back in the past to say, wow, I've been through a lot. I got through it. I had strength. I had courage. I am amazed, or I am amazing, or wow me. We don't do that for ourselves. So what this reading today is really truly about is you getting in touch with what you're feeling at this time, right now. Give yourself today, you're listening to this today, whatever day that is, give yourself some time today to tune in and to ask yourself, how do I really feel about, and you fill in the blank. What has been on your mind? What has been worrying you? We have your loved ones are safe, so potentially it's about another person in your family or someone you love. Ask yourself, how do I really feel about? You fill it in. And then allow yourself to answer. Because you will receive the answer if you give yourself the space, the sacred space, the healing space, the safe space to answer that question. All right, where are we going next? Let's do this. We're going to pull 3 cards from this deck here, okay? So I want you to decide 1, 2, or 3. We're going a little deeper into this reading. It's obviously a general reading, so we can only get so much and so far because some of the readings that have been happening here are just incredible. So because it's a general reading, it will only take us to a certain point. If you want to go deeper within yourself and see what is going on for you, and remember that when you come for a session, it's not necessarily because you have a catastrophe. Don't wait till you have a catastrophe. Get a session in to give you guidance on life, to support you. It's like life coaching, but it's with the angels, okay? So it's very gentle, but it's very helpful at the same time. So decide now, card 1, card 2, card 3, specifically to where you are at. Okay, card 1. You are birthing something. So we go back to your loved ones are safe. Maybe you're physically birthing a baby and you're worried. Please ask Archangel Michael to safely bring this child earthside. If you're not pregnant, you already have children, you can ask Archangel Michael to help you in protecting them, keeping them safe. But sometimes we are not birthing a child, but we are birthing a business. We are birthing a new way of being. We are birthing a new pattern, a new belief. We are birthing a new thing that we are going to be disciplined in. We are birthing a new project. We're birthing a garden. Whatever it is, for you, you're fertile. The energy is right for you right now to create. The angels are with you and they are supporting you. Have them help you. Ask them for help. But if you have any doubts, and be honest with yourself about what might be rising up, you're fertile right now and you're in the right space. So all is well. That's for people that chose card number 1. Card number 2 fell, so give me a second. Okay. You guys probably aren't going to like this one, and that's probably why it fell. Kind of like flew off the table. Because nobody likes to hear, be patient. Especially when you're working on something, you're going through something. But be patient. What's that saying? I'm not having an easy time with sayings today. The slow man wins the race, or whatever that saying is. You know what I'm talking about. That's what's coming up right now. Take your time. When you take your time, you allow yourself to be in the flow. Now, if you're having a problem with patience, if it's causing you to feel anxious, I want you to be honest with yourself and ask yourself why. Probably there is definitely a lack of control. You don't have a handle on it, so it's freaking you out. But trust that the angels are giving you the guidance that you need for this, and open yourself up to receive it. Have patience. So we have fertility and we have patience, and both cards are major cards. So that's pretty amazing, okay? What that means is there's major and minor cards. My New York accent just came out. There's major and minor cards. And so far we have 2 majors, and that means they're great big themes. Minor cards are like daily things that might happen in our lives, but majors are major events. So in both cases, we have major events happening. So for number 1 people, you're birthing something. Number 2 people, you're being asked to slow down and have patience. Number 3, more of a minor card. Deception and envy. Now, somebody might have deceived you. Somebody might have betrayed you. Somebody might have abandoned you. Somebody might have reacted towards you because they're envious of you. But because of the 3 cards that we started out with, especially the be honest with yourself, this is asking you, let me give you the visual, the mask. Take the mask off. Take the layer off. Where do you show up and you're not fully yourself? Where do you put on a front so that you will be accepted, or you think you will be accepted? And then I want you to be really honest with yourself, because is that a real relationship that is one that is serving you at this time in your life? Because if it's not, it's time to really be honest with yourself. Really receive the guidance that you are receiving and trust it, because maybe this is not a relationship for you to keep any longer. Okay. Final message. Let's ask this fiery red energy what the final message is for the week. So we need to be honest, because a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn from it, and know that we are all connected. And at the end of the day, that is the truth. Once we learn the lesson from what we are walking through and allow that difficult path to be revealed to us, we realize that at the end of the day, we are all one. We are all the same. And we are all love. And that is why we are here. We are here to be loving to ourselves and then to spread love to each other. And today in my backyard, I often talk about the animals that come through. I had another turtle laying eggs. I had a bunny rabbit, a squirrel, and a chipmunk. And they were all in the same garden. And they were all together. And they were all doing their own thing. They weren't fighting with each other. They weren't pushing each other. They weren't even honestly acknowledging each other. They were giving each other the space to do the things that they need to do to be in this world. The responsibilities that they have on this earth, even if it's just to feed themselves, just to stare, just to plant their eggs. They were loving and kind to each other because they gave each other the space that they needed to do what they needed to do. And we really, as a collective, have to be honest with ourselves to really look at each other. And when you're getting angry or distracted or, triggered by another, whether in your life or on the world stage, I really want you to think about why you can't be more loving, why you can't be more kind, why you can't be more detached. Because every time you are angry, frustrated, and believe me, I'm human and it happens to me too. You know, as a mother, sometimes you are frustrated, absolutely. But I still also take those moments to stand back and say, what am I learning from this about me? Where can I be less reactive? Or is this coming from a fear of safety or a worry? So there's a lesson in everything. And the lesson through this whole message today is really about truly being honest with ourselves. And the scenario with the animals in the backyard is like, if they can all be together in nature and do what they have to do, why can't humans? Why can't we? They were all safe. They were all protected. They did what they had to do. And we need to start putting that same energy out there into the universe, into Mother Nature, and showing Mother Nature that we are grateful, appreciative, and humble to be living on this earth. And we all need to do better for each other, at each other, with each other, to show that our actions and our words match. So that's where we're going to end today's message. It went way over 15 minutes. So if this got cut off and you are on, actually you won't see this. I was going to say if you're on Instagram, go over to YouTube. But anyway, needless to say, this is our message for the week. I want you to look into this week and be more loving to yourself and do your best to be kind and hold space and be more loving to everyone that you come into contact with. I wish you all a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.